We're the Whiskey Sippers, and this is a subscriber blind.
So get ready after this.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't.
Mm-hmm.
This is a blind sent to us by one of our subscribers and Patreon.
Yep.
David.
Yeah, thank you, David.
Yeah, so he gave us a blind, and he told me that all 3 bottles are from 2024 and are from the same distillery, and all are over 120 proof.
Yep.
And that's all the information he gave me, so we don't know what they are.
So we got A, B, and C. We got 121 proof, 125.4 proof, and 129 proof. So they're all apparently bourbon, because it says bourbon on here. So I'm assuming there's no rye or scotch or anything crazy in here.
And we have the sealed envelope with the answers for once we're done.
Yep. So
we're going to do these blind.
We'll dig into here. Here we go.
A.
Yep. Just
It's bright on the nose.
A standard bourbon, I would guess, probably 5 or 6 years old.
Yeah, I wouldn't think it's too overly old because of the brightness.
But it is apparently a somewhat close to barrel proof, if not barrel proof.
Yeah,
I mean,
what was this one? 121.
So
I certainly can't nail down a distillery based on the nose.
I can't either. Nope.
So we'll go to B. That one's a little darker.
A little darker.
A little more robust.
A little bit. I wouldn't say it's like a double oaked of A or anything like that,
but it's maybe older.
Yeah, maybe they do like a
125.4,
like a 6-year, 7-year, and an 8-year. Like what's the Ben Holiday? Like the bonded? Don't they have like a
not the bonded?
Years?
Yeah, they
not bonded obviously because proof,
but they do have like the 6-year, and then this year's the 7-year.
Yeah, so maybe it's something like 6, 7, and 8 year.
But this one is darker. It's got a little more baking spice to it.
Yeah.
Whereas A was a little brighter.
Yeah, I like B.
I mean, there's B definitely on the nose.
Yeah.
B is better than A.
Yeah. Plus those 4.4 proof points.
Well, yeah, I don't even think it's the proof points. It's just I think there may be some age in there.
Yeah.
All right, C. C's a little sweeter on the nose.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little more brown sugar molasses.
I definitely get just a tad more ethanol. I mean, it does have a little bit more, but I would say it's
the
closer to
proof?
B
129.
than A.
It's, definitely closer to B than A. It's not as dark or as spicy as B.
Yeah.
But a little more sweeter than B, but definitely closer to B than A.
Yeah. I definitely get a little bit of the proof, a little bit more of that ethanol right in the elasta sniff of that, I guess.
Yeah, you can tell it's got some proof to it.
So we go for A. Cheers.
Yep. Skull.
Thank you. Appreciate it. It's like
So I got a little bit of Sharpie.
a little bit, but it's like a peppery, sweet, like a candied pecan with like a tinge of something else to it. Like
I get a little bit of Sharpie with a little bit of almost grapefruit.
maybe grape. I don't know about grapefruit. Although fruit is grape. Anyhow.
Now the proof is there.
Yeah.
The proof is 100% there.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a brighter, I get like a brighter on the palate and on the nose, and makes me think maybe it's younger.
Yeah, like if this had 125 on the dot, and I maybe think it was like a benchmark full proof or something like that. It definitely has a little. It's got the heat. It's got a little bit of youthfulness to it.
No, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad though.
It's not bad. It's not like when I say I got a little bit of Sharpie or a little bit of youthfulness. It's not like a bad one.
Yeah, like a 2-year-old.
Depending on price, it's yeah. You keep bringing that up. Castle Key's awful. This is so much better than that.
Yeah,
but. So depending on price and what this is, it's nice, but a little bit bright, a little bit bitter or astringent.
Yeah,
compared to some other stuff.
I mean, if this was like, this sounds like a solid $40 bottle, $50 bottle, okay. 60, you're getting into like that old Forester 1920 range. But
if this is over 50, I'd probably pass. Under 50, Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
You know, especially if it's something like a $25, $30 benchmark type bottle.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Let's go to B.
All right.
Yeah, the nose on B is much better. That's some baking spice.
A little more brown sugar, a little more
Yeah.
sweetness than A.
Baking spice and like a little bit of tobacco.
Yeah.
Like this is more enjoyable to sip than A was.
By a good bit, in my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I wouldn't say it's double the price. You got to get this one versus this one. It's
without
way
knowing
better.
what they are, just like which one do I like better?
Yeah, I like B.
So far, B is superior to A. B tastes like an older product to me.
Mm-hmm.
Something a little more refined. You know, like I said, it's darker, baking spice, richer.
Well, you definitely get the proof on it.
Yeah, and it's got the proof is there. It's got a nice mouthfeel, nice finish.
Yeah, this definitely is not A. Drinks lower than its proof. It definitely drinks its proof. It finishes like its proof. But I would say this is pretty enjoyable.
But this is a nice follow up. This is nice. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have a little.
Now the C is 129, so we'll see what we're. I mean, that's definitely into the proofs I really like. So we'll see what we're going there. And that nose is a little more fruity than the first time through.
Yeah. It's enjoyable. I think B might just edge out on the nose though, just a little bit.
B's a little darker tobacco leather, whereas I'm getting some of that fruit on C. All right. I think C drinks lower than its proof.
Just like 120.
I think
maybe,
that's
but-
more like a 120, 125 or whatever than a 129.
Yeah.
That's the first one that's drank lower than its proof.
Yeah. Now I definitely like.
It's still got a
these
great
two.
great finish.
Yeah, B and C over A, but
Yeah. Yeah. A to me does not match up with the first two for sure. I'm gonna have to go back through B and C to kind of decide. B's got quite a bit of complexity there with front to back between the sweetness and the leather tobacco.
C definitely has the longest finish.
Mm.
I think I like the sweetness and overall roundness of B. B kind of delivers kind of like more on all aspects, and C is like nice, good flavor, really hot.
Man,
On-
C's got
on
a
the finish.
really great finish.
The finish is good.
It's a little less complex, better finish.
Yeah, but it almost takes away from the taste because it just goes right to the finish, and you're like, whoa.
It does.
Holy
It does
moly.
hit heavy from
Yeah.
the front back. So to me, B has the most complexity, where C has a great finish. A kind of falls behind both. Yeah, that's my opinion.
Yeah.
I say B is the best sipper, followed by C and A.
Yep, same here.
Okay, so we agree.
Yep.
All right, so let's see what we got from David. Do you have any idea what they are? What distillery? He said they're from the same distillery. I have no idea.
I don't know a distillery that does 3 different
All I
close
think is
barrel proofs.
Heaven Hill's all I can think of with the EC or
Yeah, like those. I mean, I don't think they're a stag. I mean, I don't know any 121 proof stags. I'm guessing maybe it's like more of like a craft distillery or something like that. Maybe.
But all I can think of is Larceny and Elijah Craig having those 3 releases. All right. Heaven Hill, 120 plus proof. Grain to glass, wheated,
Interesting.
was A. So A was grain to glass.
Okay.
B was Larceny B524. And C was Elijah Craig C924.
Interesting.
Wow. So
Ah,
this is the first time I can think of a Larceny coming over and Elijah Craig to me.
yeah.
But yeah, so we have, according to our rankings, the Larceny B524 beat out the Elijah Craig C924, which beat out the Heaven Hill Grain to Glass. Which those different grain to glass I've had, I've not been really impressed with any of them. So it doesn't
they're all like
surprise me.
6-year products. $100 each. It's like $100.
certainly not
60, 65, 75. It's
right.
like- yeah.
So there you go. That's a little surprising to me that Larceny beat out the Elijah Craig at a higher proof, but there you go. So, Larceny B524 to Elijah Craig C924 to the Heaven Hill Grain to Glass.
Yeah, and the weeded one. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, well, this was a definitely cool blind.
Yeah, absolutely.
We were thinking maybe it could be a Heaven Hill something, but I'm like, I don't think it's the same like Elijah Craig all the way through or Larceny all the way through. Yeah. So, but yeah, this was definitely a fun little sample blind. Thank you, David, for sending it to us. We really appreciate it.
Very much so. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It's fun to do these kind of things. So yeah, I enjoy them.
You learn a lot more when it's completely blind. Like you have no idea versus, well, it's these 3 bottles, but you don't know which is which. But yeah.
So again, thank you. And thanks for watching the channel. And please hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, remember, the best bourbon or whiskey
is the one you like the most.
We'll see you.
Yep. See you guys.